A truck driver was backing up when he accidentally ran over an electric bike. At first, he felt something strange under the wheels. But instead of stopping, he hit the gas, driving right over the bike. The driver thought it was just a speed bump. He was listening to "We're All Trying to Live" on the radio, so he didn't immediately get out of the truck. Instead, he sat there for a while, thinking. Finally, he stepped out to check. When he saw the electric bike under the wheels, he finally relaxed. But why did he run over it so many times? This is insane. While filming with a drone, they spotted a plane sleeping beneath the ocean surface. Judging by its shape and size, it looked like a passenger jet. This rare find sparked their curiosity. What era was this plane from? And what had happened to it? Driven by questions, they suited up and dove down to explore. To their surprise, the plane wasn't resting on the seabed, but suspended mid-water. No visible damage. Wings, windshield, and propellers were intact. Even the cabin door remained shut, though the landing gear was deployed. It was clear the plane had been underwater for a while. But as they got closer, goosebumps ran down their spine. Could this crash have gone unnoticed all this time? This is a crazy moment, caught on camera. A woman and a man were getting cozy in the pool. Suddenly, the husband came home early. Hearing the car, the woman quickly hid the man's shoes and pants behind her. The man, sensing trouble, held his nose and slipped underwater. The husband got out of the car and greeted the woman by the pool. The air instantly turned thick with tension. Behind her back, the woman was clutching the hidden shoes and pants. Then the husband dropped his bag and tossed his keys aside. He started undressing right there. Meanwhile, the man under the pool held his breath for over 40 seconds. The woman was on edge. She cleverly told the husband to get her a drink from inside. As he turned away, the man threw the shoes and pants over the wall at lightning speed. But the husband came back too fast. The man couldn't move a muscle underwater. Even worse, the husband sat right at the pool's edge, less than 3 feet from the man beneath the water. The man was holding his breath over a minute now. Every second was pure torture. Fear and the panic of running out of air were taking over. He was desperate to hold on. The husband, clueless, was playfully chatting with the woman, but she was shaking with nerves. Another 30 seconds passed. The husband calmly started taking off his shoes, clearly planning to jump in. The man was at his limit. If he stayed any longer, he'd either get caught and beaten or drown in the pool. The woman realized the danger but felt trapped. 2 minutes later, she saw the man almost drowning. As the husband stood up to take off his pants, she jumped out with a splash, pushed the husband inside the house, and the man surfaced, escaping the nightmare.
This is the shocking moment caught on camera. A man and a woman rushed into a garage, desperately searching for a place to hide. They tore through the clutter looking for safety. The man hid the woman inside a bucket, sealed it with the lid, then put a mask on a mannequin, placed his helmet on its head, put on a vest and stood perfectly still, pretending to be the mannequin. Soon 2 police officers showed up, started searching every corner, but couldn't find the hidden pair. One officer bumped into the mannequin, making the man wobble slightly. Seizing the moment, he threw the items the mannequin held far away, distracting the officer. At the same time, he knocked over the bucket. The police found the woman, dragged her out, cuffed her, and took her away. Another officer kept searching, circling the man several times. Still no sign of him. The officers accidentally knocked over a motorcycle. Then, after putting the woman in the car and returning, they arrested a passing stranger. Seeing no one around, the man tried to escape, but was caught by the returning officers. He broke free and ran. The cops quickly chased after him. In an intense pool match, surveillance footage captured an unbelievable moment. 2 players battled at the table. John only needed to sink the 8 ball to win. He focused hard and took his shot. The black ball rolled slowly toward the pocket. Holding his breath, John watched closely, but the ball missed by just a millimeter. He slammed the pool table in frustration. Next, it was Karen's turn. He had 1 red ball left to pocket. Nervous, he studied the shot. John smiled and offered a handshake. Karen ignored him and studied the angle. He decided to try a risky shot despite the difficulty. To everyone's surprise, the red ball went in smoothly. Now he just needed the 8 ball to win. He chalked his cue carefully, offered John a handshake again. John was furious and refused to respond, seeing it as a provocation. Karen focused, took his shot. The black ball slid into the pocket perfectly. He won the game. John lost control. He stomped on his cue, breaking it, then stormed out, leaving Karen stunned. The hunger to win had made John completely lose it.
This moment caught on camera is straight up chilling. A man in black grabs a woman in white by the arm. He pulls her forward like he's done this before. Then suddenly, the woman pulls a white paper from her pocket and slips it to a young guy passing by. At first, the guy thinks it's her number, like she's flirting or something. But when he looks, the paper is blank. He sniffs it and instantly feels dizzy. From the side, the man and woman just stand there, watching him closely, like they're waiting for it to kick in. Seconds later, the guy starts stumbling. His eyes lose focus. And right then, the woman grabs his arm, leading him slowly toward a van parked nearby. If he hadn't realized what was happening, if no one had noticed, he could have disappeared without a trace. This footage is a warning. Stay alert. Trust your instincts. Not every cry for help looks like one. This moment caught on camera is straight up chilling. A man in black grabs a woman in white by the arm. He pulls her forward like he's done this before. Then suddenly, the woman pulls a white paper from her pocket and slips it to a young guy passing by. At first, the guy thinks it's her number, like she's flirting or something. But when he looks, the paper is blank. He sniffs it and instantly feels dizzy. From the side, the man and woman just stand there, watching him closely, like they're waiting for it to kick in. Seconds later, the guy starts stumbling. His eyes lose focus. And right then, the woman grabs his arm, leading him slowly toward a van parked nearby. If he hadn't realized what was happening, if no one had noticed, he could have disappeared without a trace. This footage is a warning. Stay alert. Trust your instincts. Not every cry for help looks like one. Watch closely. A truck driver is calmly checking his cargo. Suddenly, a guy in red jumps the fence, sprints toward the truck, slips inside, and hides in a box. The driver freezes, then bolts off the truck in panic. He's totally confused. Before he can react, two more men jump the fence. They look furious. This is insane. Ever wondered what it's like to tame a wolf and train it to herd sheep? Well, to raise a wolf pup. A man integrated into a sheep herding team. From the video, it's clear that the sheepdogs have surprisingly accepted this newcomer. As the blogger puts it, the biggest challenge in raising a puppy is getting the adult dogs to accept it. Now imagine that challenge with a wolf. Sheepdogs and wolves are natural enemies. So why would they accept this wolf? Before the video update, the shepherd found the wolf pup at just a week old and exposed it to dogs early on, imprinting the scent of a dog owner on the pup. Helped the sheepdogs naturally accept it. But as the wolf pup grows, its wild instincts are starting to surface. What's next? Will the wolf pup attack the sheep? Will the sheepdogs turn on it? We'll have to wait and see. If you're curious about this wolf pup among the sheepdogs, hit like and leave a comment. If this video gets enough views, I'll keep updating the story. This episode is just the beginning, but let's boldly predict. Will the grown wolf live peacefully with the sheepdog without ever harming the sheep? A silver car stalls right on the train tracks. The engine dies, and no matter what she tries, it won't start. Panic sets in as she jumps out, waving desperately for help. A black car passes by and slams the brakes. The driver doesn't hesitate. He throws the car in reverse and runs to help. He dives into the silver car to try and restart it, but the damage is too much. No time to fix it. So he races to the trunk, grabs a tow strap. But then it happens. The railroad gate slams down. A train is coming fast. He doesn't freeze. He grabs the strap, gets help from a few strangers. They hook it up in seconds. He jumps in his car, slams the gas, tires screech, and the silver car lurches forward. Just 1 second later, the train roars past, missing them by inches. 1 second slower. It would have been a nightmare. This man didn't just help. He saved a life. Oh my God! A woman finished work and was ready to drive home, but her car was stuck between two other cars. She checked the space in front and behind and felt her anger rising. It was tighter than anything she'd ever seen. Even during her driving test, this was a real challenge. After a moment of hesitation, she decided to try getting in the car. A guy nearby noticed. He pulled out his phone to record, hoping to see her struggle, but what happened next shocked him. She skillfully turned the steering wheel, like a prop. With only a few inches of space, she slowly began to reverse. The guy continued filming, clearly hoping for a disaster. But the woman wasn't fazed. She made her moves carefully, reversing a little at a time, and adjusting the steering wheel. It was obvious she had total control of the car. The front of the car was finally clear. The guy kept recording, unable to look away. Cars kept passing by, but she didn't seem to mind. With one final shift, she pulled her car out of the tight spot. The guy had been waiting for her to mess up, but was left disappointed.